What is up, handsome gamers? Relric here, back with another video. This time I want to be looking at Nidalee Jungle patch 5.20 and actually make somewhat of a commentary guide for Nidalee, because I've been playing in the past 2 weeks, coming back to League and trying to get, to the level I was before, and the game changed a lot. I kind of noticed that the meta is completely different and Nidalee needs to be played completely differently than before. Similarly to the changes, basically, which is a lot different, if that makes any sense. Alright, so first of all, the biggest change I would say is early game and kind of how to move into the mid to late game. That's changed so much. A lot of the early game, now we're not doing it this game particularly, but a lot of games we're going to be doing a double jungle Gromp start. So this means that basically my top laner is going to come with me. Don't know why we didn't do it this game. And we're going to do blue buff, and I will smite the Gromp for bot lane to do. What this provides for the for people who don't know, it's not necessarily the double jungle. It's not really for me. It's not for the top laner. The reason why we're doing this is actually for the bot lane. So giving bot lane Gromp is actually going to get them level 2 way earlier than the other team. Meaning that, Lucian, that has the best power spike level 2 in the game, just kidding, by the way, this is a meme, can actually make something happen early on bot lane. So that's kind of the main reason why you want to do it. A lot of people are wondering, oh, why are we doing double jungle? Is this good for the top laner? Is this good for the jungler? Or no, it's actually really good for the bot lane. Of course, it kind of helps the top laner. If you can clear it quickly, then the top laner is going to be able to get to his lane more quickly, and not more quickly, sorry, he's going to TP top, and then he's going to have a couple more potions than the enemy top laner. Then he can sustain a little more. So as you can see, their lanes actually, they did the double jungle. I don't know why, but bot lane didn't seem to follow them, so they only did a jungler top lane double jungle, which I kind of think is not the best idea. Anyway, so we got a slow start here with Nidalee. Another thing is you've got to look for early game opportunities to get yourself going on Nidalee right now. This is mandatory. You have to be looking for ganks early on. See if you can make something happen, because if you can't make anything happen early on, like that, you're going to be in trouble later, because Nidalee is extremely weak now with all the changes they made to her. She needs to snowball elite. Now, if she gets going, like I just got a kill right there, 2 kills, this is really, really, really good. This will mean, you're going to win, I would say 90% of the time when you get a start like this. If you can play it correctly, you will win 90% of the games that you get a strong start like this. And I'm not even exaggerating. Oh my god, I missed it. Okay, that was awful. I actually missed my spear. I'm gonna go back. Never mind. Okay, I'm out. Or am I? Oh my god, die. Can I do it? Yep. There you go. This is risky. This is risky. This is risky. Oh my god. I don't think people realize how strong Kindred is. If she's in her circle, you don't want to fight her. That's like, that's the new rule. There's a don't follow Singe or don't chase Singe, and there's the new rule, which is don't fight Kindred in her circle. Okay, I got 4 kills in 5 minutes. This should be a free win. So I'm going to show you guys now how to transition from this early game to the mid game. Here we go. So first of all, we're going to get Runeglaive enchantment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a tier. First of all, you want to get a tier, of course. It's very important. And boots. So I'm actually not going to finish my jungle item, which is rare. It's tempting, very tempting to do it because it gives you a huge power spike. The issue is the sooner you get your tier, the better you can start, you know, stacking it. And mana issues are still present on Nidalee. They've always been, and it's extremely important to, you know, have mana at all times. This is how you play Nidalee. You're going to be throwing spears. You're not going to be in cat form too much with this new play style that I'm going to show you in this game. It's really the good old AP poke Nidalee that you're maybe used to, maybe not used to. Spear, I missed it. I am level 6 right now, so this could be... Don't want to get hooked into the tower here. No, go back. I'm not really looking to fight here. I'm just looking to help them, you know, with their laning phase a little bit. There we go. Now, Kindred does have 2 kills now, and she could definitely 1v1 me. I'm going to say that right now. She could easily 1v1 me. I don't ban Kindred because she has actually a very low win rate, just because she's a bit like Nidalee in a way that she needs to get going, or else she's so squishy late game as a jungler that she basically becomes useless. I mean, I've seen a lot of pro players stream. If you look at I Will Dominate, or I mean, there are a couple of people who actually play her, or him. Is it a? I don't know if it's a guy. I say her. It's probably actually a guy. I'm sorry, or they. There's 2 of them. So let's say they. That's easier. But yeah, there are a lot of people who play Kindred and actually don't succeed that much with her. I mean, if you look at I Will Dominate, he's been trying it out, and it's not been working too well for him actually. I mean, he lost like 300 LP in like 2 days just playing Kindred. Oh, there she is. I want to steal that. Get wrecked, bitch. Oh no! Oh my god, did I just do that? Did I actually just do that? Sorry guys, I just screamed really loud. Okay, good enough. I really got the kills. I was so greedy there. I just thought I could land a spear just to help her out. Hey, nice triple kill on her top laner. Insane. Okay, now we're going to complete our jungle item. I'm going to admit that was a huge mistake for me, but definitely a good thing to have my top laner get a couple kills. I really enjoy this thing here now, being able to place everybody. It helps a lot with clarity and visibility and seeing kind of who's fed, who's not. Yeah, bot lane is going to be a little bit of an issue. I'm going to try to go gank here, actually. Bait it. I need him to bait it. I absolutely need him to bait it. There he is. Actually, great bait, mate. Great bait, mate. Spear. Oh, he's going to die, actually. Die. I almost died, actually. Wow, get wrecked. Okay, so I'm going to shove the lane here just because I don't want him to get the CS. It was a good bait. Unfortunately, I kind of didn't get there on time. Another thing against Kindred, you want to be looking for the camps that she, like right now we can see this camp right here is the camp that she needs to do to get her stacks. So I have to go get that camp before she can reach it, because it really gives her a huge amount of power when she does get those camps. It's risky for her because, again, she just did it probably. Yeah, unfortunately she got it. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay, that's awful. I have to keep an eye out because if I don't, it's basically how you lose against Kindred. You fight her in her circle and you let her just do your camps. So she's bot side. You want to be calling out, you know, as much as you can. If you do have a lot of map awareness, make sure that you communicate that with your team. Okay, now moving on from this early game into the mid to late game. Our team is doing well, but not that well. So we have to be looking for opportunities maybe to get my teammates going. I don't necessarily want to have the most kills on my team. My goal is really to help my team carry me in late game. Oh wow, she flashed it. Oh my god. I'm playing way too risky right now. That's a little bit unfortunate. I thought I could take her on actually quite easily. I probably could have killed her. Thinking about it, I was scared that she could fight me, but I'm definitely way too fed for her to do anything. So I played bad there. And I think it's a good example for this particular video, just to show you guys that no matter how fed you are early or even mid to late game, you're going to see the exact same thing with Nidalee. You are weak. You are a weak champion, a champion that is very easily killed. And even people who don't have that many kills will be able to 1v1 you. And I mean, it's part of how, you know, the biggest Nidalee weakness is the fact she's so easy to be kind of just one-shotted. So you have to be careful at all times. This hasn't changed. I mean, this was the same before. Nidalee's always been weak, even when, you know, you have 15 kills. You might still get 1v1 by a Renekton, right, for example, because those champions are just really good against you. So you have to be careful. Use your poke to your advantage. I'm trying to work picks right now, which is what I've been trying to do, but you want to be careful not to go recklessly, like, in their jungle like I did. I got a little bit too confident there, and it really kicked me in the ass. It really didn't pay off. So, moving towards mid here, maybe we can get a pick. So, now, I see Kindred. I know that she's going to go for her jungle camp, so I'm going to spear. There we go. The biggest issue we're going to have this game is most definitely their Xerath. He's strong, like he's very strong. He's only got 1 kill, but it is a strong champion. There we go. Where's the ward? Where is the ward? Well, okay, I'm gonna get this little thing here. Yeah, and things have slowed down a little bit, but you know what? It's actually good for me. Okay, they want to be going for my jungle camp, so I'm gonna go do it right now. You can see on my mini map, you can see the ones that are marked, that are cursed, if you will. You want to be doing it as quickly as possible. Be careful mid. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Lol. I'm gonna shove mid here, and I'm gonna try to go kill Kindred in her jungle. Or why I keep saying her. I don't know why. I'm really sorry. I apologize, because I realize it's probably really annoying for people watching that I keep saying it's a her, although it's most definitely not a her. Oh shit, she stopped. Oh my god, I said it again. I did it again, boys. And you're dead. And you're also dead. Nice. I mean, doesn't it seem like a girl? I mean, it does seem like a girl to me. I don't know. Kindred sounds like a girl name to me. I'm gonna say he or it. Okay, so you can see right now our team is doing extremely well. This is just snowballing off the early game, and this is really what you need as a Nidalee player. Again, I said it earlier. You got a 90% chance of winning. If you're good enough, a good 90% chance of winning if you have a decent early game on Nidalee. But if you don't have a good early game, if you have like a weak early game or you die a couple times, there's about a 90% chance that you lose the game, which is the biggest risk right now with Nidalee, and which is why you don't see her being played a lot. She's difficult to play and definitely risky as a pick, because if you get behind, you can get 1v1 by anyone. Imagine if you're fed and you can still get 1v1 by pretty much anyone if you don't play correctly. Imagine if you're not fed. It just becomes really, really difficult to get back in the game. So you can see my build is extremely squishy. I'm getting Archangel Staff. I don't even get Rod of Ages anymore just because I realized that, again, given the current meta, it's a useless item on Nidalee. Rod of Ages is useless. You're still going to be too squishy to 1v1 anyone, you know, in like a close quarter combat. So why would you buy an item that gives you HP when you don't really want to ever be close enough for the enemy to do damage to you? I know this sounds stupid, but you're basically just like a Xerath. You're a long-range poke champion, poke machine. Your goal is to be as far as possible from the enemy team for them not to be able to do any damage to you. And then when you've poked them enough, get in, you know, and try to get the finishing blow on them. You know, one spear is actually enough for you to... Right now, I'm fed enough that one spear on this Xerath could mean death. And that's kind of what you want. So I'm really going to try to teach you guys how to play this mid game. So now I'm going to go towards bot lane. I want to try to help these guys get objectives. Objectives are really, really important in the mid to late game, which is something a lot of people kind of seem to forget. Very, very important to try to focus on objectives. When you get to that mid to late, don't dive. Don't dive. That is a useless and stupid dive. Also, diving is stupid. Don't do it. Yeah, you really want to be careful about diving for no reason. And this, I mean, I love this video right now because every point that I'm trying to make in this video actually happens. Now, we got really lucky on that dive right there, but it was completely unnecessary risk because we're ahead by so much right now that the only thing we should be doing is focusing on getting the towers. And even if the enemy team decides to defend their tower, we got enough siege with my spears to be able to just... and TF's poke as well, to just get the tower easily, and if they decide to fight us, we'll win the fight. That was very unnecessary risk right there, and it's something that you have to work on now. I'm getting out of my Nidalee guide, but I think teaching you guys a couple of things while making this video could be helpful as well. So yeah, I mean, you have to always think about risk versus reward, right? We're so much ahead right now that 2 or 3 kills like we just got right there is not going to make us much more, you know, much closer to the victory, really. I mean, we're already so much ahead, but 2 or 3 kills for them, though, actually is a big deal. Like, they could actually come back in this game if they got a couple kills on the Xerath, for example, or Kindred. So I'm not sure why we would take the risk of giving them a chance to come back in the game just for us having a couple more kills, right, when we're already pretty fed. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's always a question of just not risking dying or giving the enemy team a chance back in the game for no reason. And I heard this great tip this week from Valkyrin, I believe his name is. He's another YouTuber. He streams a lot, and he said, you know, this is pretty obvious, right? Faker said the exact same thing. It's easy, just don't die, right? That's their tip. It's easy, just don't die. And it sounds really stupid at first when you think about it. Like, well, of course I don't want to die. But then why would you put yourself in situations where you are at risk of dying, right? That's what we're doing right now. Let's say I go here and I do like something like that. Now I'm putting myself in a very risky situation here, which I shouldn't be doing. There you go. Now I'm out. But yeah, it's all about trying not to put yourself in situations where you could die. And the more you consciously think about that, the less you're going to actually die. So if you're not making too risky plays, then you shouldn't be dying constantly. Okay, we can kill her actually. Okay, she's going to try to... And thank you for that heal. That's another kill right here. I'll let her have the kill, actually. Oh, I didn't even get the assist. Shit. I should have just autoed him. I need it, actually. So yeah, still very mana dependent, even with a tier, so you can imagine. I think the best way to put it, the point that I'm trying to make right here, is think about it this way. I'd rather be, right, I would rather be 5-0. 5-0 than be 10-2. And I'd rather be 7-0 than I'd rather be 14-5, for example. You know, I would rather have less skills but no deaths than a lot of kills and a bunch of death, right? Because your kills become worthless if the enemy team also has kills, right? Because it equals things out. So whether you have 15 kills or 5, if the enemy team has no kills and you have 5, then you're still much more ahead than if you have 14 kills but the enemy has 10. See what I mean? And this is a point that a lot of people don't understand. If I'm super fed on Nidalee, but the enemy team is also super fed, then that's when I'll still get 1v1 by people. I'll still get killed. But if I'm 5-0 and the enemy team has absolutely no kills, I could probably 1v5 them because they have no kills. They have no gold. Now, moving on. I'm not going to stay on this point forever, so we're going to move to... Oh my god. I can actually kill her right here. Oh! Yes! Oh my god, I wasn't sure if she was going to take the lantern or not. I forgot to use my elixir there. I don't think it would have changed anything, but... So for this video, hopefully I'm giving you guys good tips on kind of how to snowball an early lead with Nidalee. I know this game was a little bit too easy, which is not the best example because it most likely won't happen this way every game. I'm guessing most games you're going to have to be playing from behind. So I think it's only fair that I show you guys how to do that. I might do another video soon. Okay, she ulted. I'm out of there. But I'm going to go back in. There we go. Shit, I think I could die. Yeah, I'm dead. See, that was not good. That was not good at all. That was a risky play, and I got a kill, but I gave them a kill, which is not worth. Because I'm ahead. So giving a kill to a team when you're ahead is... You lose, right? You're on the downside with that. But we're winning so hard right now that it doesn't really matter. But it's in a situation where, let's say there's about a 2 or 3k gold lead between both teams, every kill really matters. So if you can get one and not die, that could be great. Like this TF right here, again, 1 for 1, not worth. We're giving them a chance to come back. And this Caitlyn is getting pretty fed right now. Okay, so next item on my list is Zhonya's Hourglass, of course. We're not getting any HP. We're just getting AP, no HP. But for sure, I mean, Zhonya's can really help you in risky situations. So, I mean, I'm doing the red buff. I don't really care. I'm just kind of doing it to level up. My AD carry already has it. He's bot lane. As much farm as you can get, you should get. I'm going to try to go fight this guy. I mean, this is not a very risky situation. I'm definitely way ahead of him, so it should be an easy kill if he fights me. Braum is there as well. I need a slow on him. Okay, we can stun him. Auto. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. This Caitlyn is pretty big. You guys can see what I mean? You guys can see what I mean? Oh my god, this is a perfect example. We're giving them a chance back in this game, although we should actually be just winning right now straight up by a lot. Okay, he's dead. I mean, he missed a stun, so he was dead. All right, we can win. And we can end the game. Can we? Actually, never mind. I just realized we can't really end the game. Man, I heal for so much. It's crazy. Yeah, we can't end this, but we can probably... We can actually fight this. Notice how I don't really use my cat form that much, or, I mean, almost not at all. Okay, now we can fight. Here we go. I'm going in. Oh, never mind. She ulted. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I'm out. Oh, no, I'm not out. Nope. Nope. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're like, what the fuck? Okay. So, I didn't want to talk about it. Like, I wanted to leave it behind because I thought I already made my point. But how perfect is this game? It's just a perfect demonstration of how you go from being about 10K ahead to being like 4 or 5K ahead. And now we're not done yet. Like, this game is not over. My teammates decided to play recklessly, to go for kills, to not go for objectives, and they got really cocky, really greedy. And that is one of the main reasons why I would think people lose in Diamond. And now they got a Baron, and they potentially could come back in this game. Now, I'm not going to let them come back in this game, but, you know, if I wasn't here, this team could probably lose the game because they have a bad mentality towards, you know, being ahead. And they, now because they're ahead, they play recklessly. And they give the enemy team chances. They give them a bunch of chances of coming back. Ouch. This guy really hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna play safe. I'll use my elixir here. They have a really difficult team to play against for sieging because they have Caitlyn, they have Xerath, they have champions that are extremely strong from long range, where it's very difficult to actually push. Yeah, I told you guys earlier that Xerath was good, and he is. He's definitely really good. Okay, now let's actually talk about some serious stuff. How do you get out of this very bad situation where your team is playing super aggressively and that's not your intention? You try to communicate with them. Tell them, okay guys, we're focusing on objectives. Are you kidding me? Okay. Can't die. Oh well, I can actually. I didn't think he saw me there, so I really didn't think he was gonna flash away, but he did saw me. It's a little bit ironic because I'm saying like you shouldn't play risky, and I just kind of play risky, but okay. Group bot. Have Irelia push stop. Diving is also not a very good idea when you're ahead. I think we got a good example earlier, but we won the dive. But at this point, if we decide to dive, we're probably gonna get wrecked because they have so much CC that like they got the Xerath, they got, you know, a Gnar ultimate possibly, they got Thresh hook. All right, let's do that. So we got mid lane pushing, right? We got a lane of minions pushing. And this means you shouldn't go mid. I mean, unless you're just shoving the wave, you should not go to mid lane right now. So TF is pushing, which is fine, right? You perfectly fine because we need the pressure from the mid lane in order to be able to capitalize. Oh, we got to kill her. We got to kill her. She's definitely overextended right here. But they got wards, so it's going to be difficult. Okay, we need mid lane to put some pressure on them right now. And I'm dead. Yeah, I was about to Zhonya's. I thought there was something going. I was trying to ward here for the exact reason why I got killed, not to get hooked, and I got hooked while I was trying to place my ward, which is unfortunate. They shouldn't fight this. Don't. It's 5v3 or it's like 5v3. Oh, he got hooked. I think we're fine. Actually, Irelia's getting the top tower while all this is going on. If they don't all die, well, they all died. I was gonna say if they don't all die, this is gonna be worth it, but it's not worth it. So you can see again, you're so squishy. This is another great example. I did not even have time to use my Zhonya's and I got killed because I can get just blown up in a second by, you know, Xerath, who has 7 kills, right? I have 16 kills, but, you know, the Xerath got a couple of kills from bad plays, and she's here. She's gonna get killed by Kindred. Oh, you could kill her, actually. Leave it. Oh my god, I just wanted to go in right there, but yes. There we go. We can end maybe. Okay, we're gonna try to end this game. Stun him. Wait, does our support have TP? He does. That's pretty funny. Okay, now we just end the game right here off a good play. We finally were able to catch some of them off. Okay, just focus on the Nexus, guys. Here we go. Finally, we win this game after, you know, almost throwing it. Like, I love this video because it shows my personal mistakes, and I know I'm probably going to get flamed in the comments for this one just because I talk so much about not getting caught and not playing too aggressively, and I just get caught and play aggressively. It's a great example because I've just started to try to play this play style, and it's really difficult for me because if you watch my other videos and my older videos, I am an extremely impulsive and extremely aggressive player, and it's what made me good before. Like, the reason why I was really good before is because I didn't hesitate, and I flashed in and I made really risky plays, but usually they paid off because people didn't expect them. But now, with the new meta, the way the meta works right now, and the champions that are played, even if I do get those risky plays and I personally get 16 kills like I did in this game, at the end of the day, the reason why we're going to win is not because I have 16 kills. It's going to be because my teammates work as a unit and then use those kills, use that gold lead to get objectives. If all we do is use our gold advantage to get more kills, then, you know, what's the point? You guys understand what I mean? Like, the goal of the game is to win, is to kill the Nexus, right? So if all we do is play like Call of Duty and get kills and kills, and we get more kills, and with the gold we're trying to get more kills, eventually the team will catch up. Eventually the enemy team will make some picks, will get some gold of their own. If we're not pushing towards their base, they're just going to push back and get some Barons, and get some Dragons. And that's how you lose a game, where you start with a huge lead. So this video really summarizes a lot of that, I think, and how to play Nidalee right now. Play objective-based game. You're extremely strong early game. Go make some picks like I did. Try to gank bot. Try to gank the enemy jungler. Most of the enemy junglers right now, 90% of them, you can win early game against them. I mean, 90% of. There's not many junglers in the early game that'll beat you. Like, a Nudier might beat you. That's really extremely rare. Lee Sin could beat you early game. Could beat you early, so you got to be careful, but you could also beat him depending. It's like a 50-50. If you catch him at his red buff and you land a spear, you can kill him level 3. But focus on the early game. The more pressure, the more risky you want to be is in the early game. That's where you need to make some plays. That's where you need to get some kills to get going, or else you're gonna have trouble in the late game. And also, just try to be very vocal when you're playing Nidalee. Try to say, okay, let's push mid. Let's use my spears to poke the enemy team out of the tower, and just kind of try to lead your team, because that's what you need to do in order to win. You can't play the game that we just played right now and expect to win every time. A lot of times, if you play what we just did, you're going to lose the game. You're going to end up losing after having this huge lead. And people usually tilt really hard if you go from having a huge lead to actually start losing. And that's when you get bad losses. So hopefully this video was helpful. This is patch 5.20 Nidalee. As you can see, she's still extremely strong. We got a lot of kills in this game. We were able to make a lot of plays. But you can see how difficult she now is to master. So try it out. Tell me guys what you think. And I'll be posting new videos soon. I have another champion in mind that I'm playing that is much easier to play and much easier to carry with. And that's going to be my next video for you guys who play maybe in lower elo, want to get higher more quickly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.